Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. First things first, you already know, hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive Thursday so far. Hopefully everybody smoothly getting through the work day. Hopefully your kids smoothly getting through the school day. And whatever plans you might have for the weekend, again, hopefully you being safe and definitely keeping yourself where you need to keep yourself and just enjoying the peace and the blessings. That's all. Appreciate everybody that tuned in last night for the little cipher that we had last night. Definitely was a good one. You different type of vibe last night. A vibe that ain't been did in a minute, but nonetheless, it was necessary. So I know most of y'all had the fun, even the ghost watchers. So can't say that you didn't. And it was needed yesterday. Miss T, what's going on, baby? Hopefully everybody enjoyed the evenings last night. And, time, what's going on, my guy? Serious, what's going on, baby? Yeah, last night definitely was a good vibes and shouts to everybody that was a part of the faction last night. Yeah, all in all though, that's what was needed yesterday. Some good vibes and some good fun. And the message still did get through. That was the most important thing about it. I told you I was gonna be back to business today, which I am. Um, Parents again, yeah, parents, people in the communities, please start being eerie and leery on what's going on with the people around you as far as kids are concerned. Just got a report about a 13-year-old girl went missing after going to walk her dog. Kind of spooky right there, especially she got a dog. So um, praying for those parents that she does come home. You know, not gonna lie, it's a scary situation out here, especially with what's going on now. Again, you want to make sure your kids are being protected at all costs. And honestly, for those in the community that do be seeing things like this, again, y'all should be a little more, not so much complacent. You need to be a little bit more on go when it comes to that. If you see something look weird, especially when you know they young, don't allow them to go missing or allow them to be the victim of a circumstance. Prayers go out to the family because hopefully she does come home or hopefully they do find her safe and sound. It's sad that sometimes you can't even go and do the simplest things without not having to worry about these type of interactions happening. Again, it's time for the community to start coming back to that. Just be more eyes on and hands on when you need to be. With certain situations, you never know what it could be because some of these people who do go missing, they go missing 9 out of 10 because they are trying to escape whatever they could be going through. And it's crazy because again, um, that's a parent's worst fear is their child going missing and not coming home. Sorry, but this is why you got to definitely start being more visual on everything that's active around you. Everything that don't look savory, Pay attention to it. It's like me, prime example. I'm sitting outside, and when I'm sitting at, I'm keeping my eyes peeled because don't look too shady. But your boy ain't no fool neither, so that's why you got to be more militant when it comes to the mind state. Again, no child should go missing going to do the simplest thing like walk the dog. Again, I can't imagine that pain because again, well then yes I could because that was my focus again when I was raising up my brother. So that was my focus, making sure he didn't go as far as a circumstance, regardless to what. So Joe, what's going on, baby? I can't imagine how that feels because fortunately, it wasn't no situations like that that I had to worry about when bringing up my brother. But I can imagine just the pain. Period. Could imagine the stress. And again, hopefully, she does make it home safe. Yeah, again, I don't know full details on that, but you know, it's just spooky because you never know what could happen. I definitely make sure that the visual is locked on. Has to be locked on. Geez, what's going on? Because it's critical right now. And again, with the situation we have happening as far as these migrants and everything else at a surge, it's definitely protocol to definitely just start paying attention to everything around you. Got people doing all sorts of weird stuff in particular too to try to gain their attention. So that's when you definitely supposed to be on. And we know that it's not an easy job because you can't be on watch 24/7. I grant that, but still build a safety net of people around you that you can solidly trust to hold it down just in case of anything. Kidnappings are happening, whether you believe it or not. And when it's not a kidnapping, sometimes it just be a person running away from home. That's another thing to be worried about too. You know, there are certain instances where you just can't ignore the specific facts. Wait, what you talking about, G's? What you talking about? I'm confused right now. What you talking about? My link now here. What you talking about? Oh, they did it again. I gotta fix that. I got you. Don't worry. I did have you modded up already, but apparently I got you. Don't worry about it. Nonetheless, though, I'll be honest with you. Um, that's a real spooky situation right there. To think that you're giving your child somewhat the leniency to just go out and do the simplest thing, and they ain't coming back. You know, it's traumatizing, and it's also just a rude awakening. Again, the world is getting a little different now. Now that we are again having this surgence of a crisis right now, you get critical at any point, any junction. 9 out of 10, you're gonna have to definitely have to be on call. Tanya, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. But yeah, this is not that time anymore to just sit back and allow things to keep happening solely up under our noses and up under our skins. Like it's time to bring back that outreach again. Because I'll be honest with you again, that's scary right there. Depending on the situation, you know, don't always want to jump the gun either. Hopefully if somebody does see her, hopefully somebody bring her home safe and sound to her parents. 'Cause again, no parents have to worry about that. I don't care what age your child is, as long as your child is under your roof, you have to worry about that constantly. You got to constantly worry about the specific dangers and definitely target it the right way. And I pray for any parent that's going through that right now, because there are a lot of them who are going through it. Some of them probably just going through it now. Some probably been going through it for months, maybe even years. Some people never give up looking, you know, and that's the saddest part about it. When you bring life into the world and have to worry about people trying to either kidnap or even possibly do harm to them, it shows a grave danger regardless. But honestly, not gonna hold you. Um, it's time for parents, guardians, people in the community to really start paying attention. You know, telling you that's all it takes is less than 60 seconds, and that could be a life changer. That could be a whole life changer. Again, prayers goes out to those parents. Telling you is this getting more dangerous and it's not even fun. Yeah, I had to take a little moment of silence myself because again, prayers goes out to all of those parents right now who are missing children, or definitely prayers for those who might have family members who went missing. Prime example, I just seen another post. Um, this is a grown man. This is a grown man who suffers from schizophrenia, I believe. This is what I'm saying. Whether they're young or old, it is a scary situation when it comes to family and loved ones. Never want them to go missing and never come back home. And if you got even adults who are suffering from mental disorders, so on and so forth, definitely keep watching an eye out on them too. Doesn't matter if it's autism, bipolar, schizophrenia, whatever. If they mentally challenged and definitely have not so much the signs, but if they've had situations where that's always been a problem, definitely pay attention and keep a watch out for them. Again, it is about protection of the weak. And it's sad because again, you got people who will prey on the weak. It's really time to start building that safety net amongst parents, people in the community, shoot, local leaders, whoever. It really is time to start jumping on the ball with that. Because again, no kid should be getting hurt. No kid should go missing. Just like nobody with mental health disorders, they should not be going missing or ending up somewhere they shouldn't be. Just my view and opinion on it. No doubt, Tanya, baby. It is critical though. Don't want your kids going missing and falling into the wrong type of hands, the wrong type of dangers. The same way you don't want anybody that you know has those disorders going like that either. Especially if they really can't defend themselves. Again, it's different situations could be different outcomes. Danielle, what's going on, baby? Be safe on the road, baby. Cage, what's going on, my guy? It's harmful again because this is not something you're expecting. Strengthen the boundaries and the borders for real. Even as parents, if something don't feel right, you make sure your child is safe no matter what. And for the youngins, look here. If you see something that just don't seem right, if it feel like it could be a dangerous moment, try to get yourself somewhere safe and do get help, especially from people that actually will help. Now, I believe that's how you eliminate some of these situations and these tragic situations from happening. As I was saying the other day, I told you about that video that was flying around. When you spot dangers like that, that's what you need to do. Have them duct taped or something. Because again, what they're doing is not right. Doesn't matter if it's kidnapping or doing whatever. Whatever you're doing when you're trying to harm anybody, even the elderly, now you gotta go. Sorry, you're gonna have to go. And another thing you have to be careful for is what's going on, especially in the roads and in the streets, these highways, everything. Oh, and this is something else that's about to come out today. I feel this need to be said again. Um, and this is actually for the elderly people right now, or anybody that's up there that would be considered a senior citizen or anything above that level. Yeah, this world has definitely lost its mind, and again, problems that are on the rise. Yeah, you're gonna have to start really protecting yourself at all costs. Now, I got wind of a situation that happened a couple days ago, but just hit my timeline. So, a 76-year-old woman got hit in the face, basically, or basically got attacked in the McDonald's by a whole young woman, and over what? Coco, what's going on, baby? It don't make no sense. Why are some of you? Look, I'm sick and tired of, to some degree, and this is just my opinion. They always try to link it with mental health. That's not always the case. Some people know what the hell they be doing and just do it just to do it. Why is that being allowed? Now, again, from the mug shot that was taken, this is what some of these people fail to realize. You do certain things in some of these places, guess what? The cameras are looking at you, fool. I'm sorry, they are looking right directly at you. So it's either only a matter of time before you get caught up, or you get wrapped up. Get caught up, might get caught up by the people that probably, this is my thing. How is it that nobody even jumped in? And I'm not going to be inclined to believe that McDonald's was empty to where that was even allowed to happen. Fresh podcast, what's going on? Nah, listen, Coco. I believe. Look, some of it do be mental health. Because when you do the background, you're like, well, damn. Again, that's the revolving door. But then there's other times when people are just, you get upset, you get too emotional, you get impatient, and then you want to take your frustrations out. There should be no reason why a woman got her eye socket damaged because you felt the type of way. And that's old enough to be your grandmother, honestly. So why would you even do that? Would you have preferred somebody put their hands on your mother or your grandmother like that? Come on now. Like, the hell is going on there? It's another rise in attacks. It's like you're attacking the elderly, and you think just because specific situations, look, there's going to be some that's going to be ready for you. Just going, not even hold you. I'm not minimizing nothing about mental health right here, but we know there's always mixed situations when it comes to those type of attacks. I've seen it. You can tell when somebody really has it. You can definitely feel it, and I'm not trying to even sound funny. I've been around people who really been there. Like, nah, that wasn't no mental. Not well. She looked like she knew what the hell she was doing. Shoot, she looked like one of the migrants that just came in. You never know. But the fact you even going back and forth with somebody that's an elder, like, if it wasn't on no disrespect level, there's no need for you to go back and forth at all. You keep it pushing. And this is the saddest thing again when you gotta literally be on duty every time because you don't know what the hell the situation could be. Now again, the fact that there could have been people around and ain't nobody try to stop that situation, that's crazy. And that seems to go around a lot of times to a degree. Again, just start being more careful out there. And that's anybody of any age. Start really being more careful out there. Because right now, the sickness that's going on in society right now, come on now. It feel like it's going to get worse before it gets better. But we still need to brace ourselves because, again, when the better does come, we want to be on that side of it. Ah, man, I'm not going to hold you. It doesn't make any sense, man. Lucky it wasn't as bad as, but even still, the fact that eye damage right now, like, come on now. Riaz, what's going on? James number 8, what's going on? That is the most terrifying thing, but that's also the most disrespectful thing. Putting your hands on somebody that you know for a fact is old enough to be your grandmother, even your great grandmother. That's a symbol of sickness right there. Symbol of evil. Because what else would you be willing to do? Yeah, it's wise to know when to intervene and when not to intervene. But anyway, when it comes to that, nah. Would you prefer somebody putting your hands, putting their hands on your peoples like that? Nah. You would jump out the window for that one. Especially if you know damn well they ain't deserve it. So, it's just be more wise and, do what you need to do again, because it's crazy right now. Hopefully it's not no major damage neither. But even still, she shouldn't have to go through that right now. Not at her age neither. I've always felt like I said, when people get a certain age, they try to live their best life and not have to worry about too much of the madness. You shouldn't have to worry about being accosted, argued with, or anything. Doesn't matter what the situation is. Now again, they still looking for this girl, but 9 out of 10, if she does have mental health issues, it's sad again because they are showing us what it is. They don't care, in my opinion. They don't care about trying to bring back open these facilities that they need to house these people in right now. Because again, between that crisis that we have coming into the United States, and then we have this other crisis, come on, it's too much right now. And it's sad because again, who knows how far that could have went. That's why I said, even when they up there in age, you know, they shouldn't be alone when it comes to doing anything. Because again, you never know. You got some people out here who are really sick and be that dastardly to do some dumb shit like that. Again, it seemed like that respect level and that level that needed to be here is gone. That's the weakest thing again you could do is try to go after somebody that will either barely defend themselves or not expecting anything to happen to them. And even when they are somewhat prepared, again, that's the worst thing you could do. That's like again you hitting your own grandmother or your grandfather for that matter. How far you think that really gonna go? I always believe when you do attacks like that, at some point those attacks do happen back to you, and it doesn't matter what state of mind you in. You gotta know what the hell you doing when you out and about. And again, unless it was necessary to do so, as far as defending yourself, there should be no reason why it's even an argument like that happening, especially in a fast food joint. Now, what could have possessed you to even go down the road with her? You know, appreciate you for dropping those links, series, baby. Working harder than these people building the scaffold over here, baby. But again, that's crazy right there. Again, some of y'all, you lucky. Make sure your parents is good, your grandparents is good, especially in this day and age right now, because it's showing exactly what's happening right now. We in a state of flux where people are not caring. They are crashing out at the worst and at the worst times ever. And see, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even on that note, sometimes be traumatizing for elders in that age group and that stage group, because some of them will actually get scared and not want to come out. It's sad to really think about that. You come out to probably take care of something, grab something to snack on and eat, and you got to worry about being attacked. And sometimes it even be over food. It be over the fact that somebody probably ain't buy you something, they ain't give you no money, so on and so forth. Like it's really crazy, man. Big dog, what's going on, my guy? It's crazy. You about to go probably get you a breakfast platter, and you gotta worry about somebody accosting you for what? And even if you did try to do right, what gave you the right to even, come on there. So I said, you got people in your family that's elderly here. Make sure that they good. If you gotta do what's necessary, you do what's necessary. In certain instances, you're gonna have to. And again, I hope they find that woman too, because again, you young enough to, like I said, you young enough to be her damn granddaughter. Why would you even punch her in the face like that? You know, you attacking people whether they got canes, walkers, like these are the type of people. Like I said, it's man, it's critical. Man, I don't know. I think at some point it's time for conflict resolution when it needs to be, because that don't make no damn sense. Like I said, I could imagine how worse it probably could have got. Who's to say if she didn't fall, hit her head, God forbid, and that be it? That's what I'm saying. Like, accountability needs to be at hand. And this is the problem, like I said before, about people doing coward shit. Do something and then you run. What's the purpose of even doing it? Just common sense. That's like the equivalent of me slapping somebody and then running. No, if I slap somebody, I might as well stand there and do what I got to do and stand on my ground. If that's how I feel about it. There's some of you who will do the utmost, you do attacks and then run. I'm sorry. The coward's way. You might not like what's being said. You might not like the fact I'm the one that's saying it. There's just some things you really need to accept. So I said safety net at some point need to be rebuilt and built stronger. Whole facts. Because that's what I'm saying. I never understood that. And people try to laugh, but I'm like, you can't laugh at what is logic right there. If I'm going to do something, I might as well just stand on the shit. Fuck it. But I sit there, plot to do something, and then I got to plot to run and try to get away. That's, come on now. But the fact that, again, it was allowed to happen and nobody intervened, that's even more crazy. See, and then at some point you'll sit there and say, well, damn, yo, that's crazy. What happened? Yo, that's, yeah, but you sat there and let it happen. Like, come on, make it make sense. And I commend those who actually do know when to intervene and actually intervene, especially when it could be times of danger. Some people try to say, oh, you bugged out. Why you not bugged out? You doing the right thing. You doing a logical, sensible thing. Like, you know when to intervene. Again, it doesn't matter. Again, there was things that just wasn't tolerated back in the day that's being tolerated now. And again, until you get to a notion of, again, getting back to that strong point, that's going to be a damn problem. No, damn well back when we wasn't allowing nothing to happen when it came to the elderly. Definitely wasn't allowing no kids to go missing like that. We definitely wasn't allowing just too much of what we see now. We allowing people to get hurt now for BS. Like, come on now. Uh oh, somebody going to jail already. It's too early. It's too early. My bad, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Never understood that. You know, you know. No, the fact that you would even get that crazy and argue with somebody, look here, I'm not arguing with nobody at no about nothing. That's not that serious. I'm just not gonna do it. But 9 out of 10, I'm gonna tell you this right now. It probably was definitely what it was. Probably wanted something. Lady probably didn't have enough for it, or probably wasn't able to help. You got mad and did what you did, but even still, that's crazy. No, that's what I'm saying. You know, makes no damn sense. All these senseless acts happening like that, and it's being a top. You know, that's what's crazy. And it's, you know what the sad part about it? Some of these attacks, it don't even be mental health, and it definitely don't be people. So another factor we know that we always put into hand, it be them damn drugs. 9 out of 10 that will fuck somebody up. Because look how many fiends have done so much shit to just get what they need to get, do what they need to do. Even to the point again, like I said, we wasn't allowing certain shit like that to happen. It's one thing if you go on boost, do whatever, that's on you. But you ain't supposed to boost from the people or try to get down on the people. Like that's even happening right now. You know, again, start paying attention to what's going on in your neighborhood and see what's going on. I'm telling you, you'll find a real grave picture. A picture of the world not caring no more. I'm sorry because if certain attacks like that would have happened back in the day, that girl wouldn't have made it even out the damn McDonald's. She wouldn't have been able to flee. Because 9 out of 10, somebody would have put her right in her place. It probably wouldn't have even went down at all. Because again, I'm from that area where that wasn't tolerated. You wasn't going to do that and think you was getting away with that. I don't know. It's just very unsafe right now, and it's time for people to start thinking more safe. Start really having talks and conversations and important ones that are needed, especially when it comes to your safety. What's going on? He done been out for his walk already. James, what's going on, my guy? I see you up in there. Who? No, no. Nah, he ain't get there yet. Mhm. Man, y'all neighbor. Yeah, don't worry. Simba is a star. Don't worry. But again, you know, that's really the most important thing you can remember is have those talks and conversations, especially safety plans and protocols that could be helpful. That's the worst thing when you are out in the world and you really have no knowledge of anything. You know, right now, if something was to happen, would you know exactly what to do and how to alleviate the situation? It depends. Depends on what you learned and what you was taught. But again, when it comes to situations like that, you should be able to intervene and knowing that you're doing something right. You got to remember, not everybody in society is a cold-hearted or or a numb individual. Basically, you're gonna have people that stand on the right things and the right principles, and you shoot whether they was coming from the best environments or not. They just got a notion and a strong spirit to know some things just ain't right. Y'all here sneaking again? I don't see no pork shoulders. See what I'm talking about? Yeah, no, but you got to remember that. You know, right now it's getting crucial. You know, with all these new people coming into the states, like I said, you don't know who's who. You know, you might have to take that chance to just keep yourself protected at all times. You know, which is the saddest thing again is when when your communities are being plagued with all sorts of situations, and you're trying to alleviate at least some of them the best way possible. Like again, I feel they really should open up a lot of these clinics and facilities for those who really suffer from severe mental health issues and disorders that would cause them to be even on the warpath of things, especially if they ain't taking their meds or if they're not getting the proper meds. Again, start fighting to keep these places open because now that they being placed out and pushed out, it's a problem. You shouldn't have to worry about if you do defend yourself, if you're defending yourself against somebody that's sane or insane. Sorry to say it that way. And then if you do end up hurting somebody that is insane or would be deemed insane, now you got the problem. Like who wants that? Like, come on in. Essentially again is this it's harmful. Some of these people really can't control what's going on with them. I see you out here. I see you bundled up today. Yeah, yeah. I hear you, James. I remember you was talking about that yesterday. That chuck roast. I hear you. That sound good right there. But again, you gotta really start being more aware of things. When somebody looking too spaced out or too gone, keep yourself away from it if you can avoid danger. You never know what that person might be going through. You never know if that person might just be liable to snap. And again, you want to make sure you in the best positions to where you can defend yourself. Always be aware of what's going on. Because those type of attacks should never happen anyway. You should be able to live your day to day and get through your day to day without too much of the madness. But we know that's a hard, you know, it's a hard pill to really even fucking digest. But get back to really like Cameron, like get back to that human spirit again. 'Cause there's no way I can allow some lady I wouldn't give a damn if it ain't my immediate person to find themselves in a situation like that. That's just me. And hopefully they do find it because again, it's a big city. See, I can't dock your check today. See, look. See, you're actually putting in the work. But
then they don't give me my
no, you good.
Nate, I'm so sorry.
I'm not worried about. Listen, you act like I care about. Look, you forgot who you talking to right now. Come on there, sis. Nah, you good. You good. Come on there. But it's crazy because you think about it. That's the simplest thing. Like you going to grab something to eat, especially it could be for the family. You're not expecting no type of situations, but you should know exactly what to expect in the event of that. Look how many people have not had mental health issues when it came to accosting or attacking people, and you see what happens to them. 9 out of 10, they get what they get. which is sad because it shouldn't even have to go that far. But again, never allow the emotions to again overweigh and outbeat your logic. Your logic is to calm down because you know how dangerous it could get on either end. Sometimes you really have to step away from a situation. I don't care how angry you are, how impatient you think you might be. You need to learn at times to just walk away from situations. Delete it so you don't get deleted. Again, it's time for that safety net, y'all. Sorry, y'all, but really is time for us to start retraining our brain to think outside the box now. Because we're gonna have situations where we think it's gonna be safe and comfortable, and it could get uncomfortable and unsafe that quick. You never know. Again, pray today and be prepared for tomorrow. It's the old saying, right? Talking about you done been upstairs, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, this is what happens when light skinned people start coming out late. See. I told you I don't mess with me, son. Take my meds this month. But it is time to really start thinking. You know, sometimes it can get a little scary, but again, you gotta learn to face danger when you need to. You already know, Case. You know,
Sarah back? She had a doctor's appointment. Did she go?
I believe so. I think she should be back now. But it's sad though. You don't run from situations; you face them. And we need to face the reality right now that we need to start being more united when it comes to combating certain things that we know is always wrong. I'm not going to allow somebody's mother or grandmother to get attacked or accosted, especially over some nonsense. Now, there's certain things I'm not going to delve myself into because if I don't know the backstory, I'm just not getting into it. See?
You ain't gonna.
You the one talking about somebody.
Yeah, you do it.
I ain't even gonna see. Look, I'm gonna leave you alone again.
Move, yo. Section they hooked me up.
Oh shoot!
They gave me a section. They gave me a voucher last week.
That's what's up, my
I went
guy.
and looked at some shit in East New York yesterday. Well, it's a studio, but it's brand new and it got a balcony.
What? So you good?
So I'll
Look,
just take it for now, and then and then I can look into a 1 bedroom after.
you moving on up to the east side.
Yeah,
That's what you get for cutting school.
yeah,
See, that's the benefit you get for cutting school. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm bad, y'all. Well, this is what I'm saying. No matter where you at, you definitely got to keep yourself vigilant at all times. Riders, what's going on, baby? Hold on one second. Hold on. You was gonna get one today. Well, you was bound to get one of those today. You know that already. Welcome to the city. Nah, it's a whole fact, serious, and that's what I'm saying. Some people need to do that. I don't care what you might be going through, all in all. You really need the time to self-reflect and think before you do things. Because if you know that's going to be a downplay and a downfall for you, why put yourself through it? And that's the thing, though. You know, Sometimes we really allow our emotions to think for us, and that's not good on either angle. Well, somebody out here jamming tonight. My bad, y'all. Somebody definitely feeling good today. But it's just it's sad. You know, you're really not you're really not supposed to allow that to happen. I don't care how mad I might be at somebody. Just some things I ain't gonna do. Not gonna go that far. Not to just get no type of satisfaction or pleasure out of it. It's just some people they don't. They honestly don't care. But then again, it's time for the people to be more aware of those who don't. Yeah, riders, look, welcome to the city. You know you're gonna get something. You're gonna get sirens, you definitely gonna get music. Just wait till it start getting nicer again. Y'all already know what it is out here. Like, it's gonna be worse, baby. Telling you. But nonetheless, it's the truth. You know, gotta educate yourself on the things you need to educate yourself on. And if you know there's things you need help in, get the required help. And again, I still feel they need to start reopening a lot of these facilities when it's needed. Because again, you have people who are out here suffering with mental health crises that they honestly can't be in the streets because they're a danger to themselves and others. You can't negate that fact neither. You try to overlook it or underlook it, but it's the truth. And there are some people who are honestly are going to hurt themselves before they hurt anybody else. And you got to think at the end of the day, these people still have family. They still have people who might care for them. So again, it's about human life. It's about doing what's necessary to preserve that. You know, I've always felt if it don't need to get that critical, don't let it be critical. Give me 1 second. They definitely try to get me a copyright today. But again, London, what's going on, baby? I already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. If y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. But yeah, just something to top in on today for real. It's starting to get crucial out here. So again, start paying attention and start protecting yourselves when you need to. And make sure it's with the ramifications and the realms to where you don't have any type of issues doing so. I'm sorry because right now nobody cares. It's going to have to start taking people who actually care to start bringing balance back. Again, that's crazy that was even allowed to happen and nobody said that. But again, it's going to show a strength and character one way or another. It's going to show who really does care and who don't. I don't know, but yeah, definitely, start paying attention to those elders that's in your family, the people that are around you, even the ones that always looked out, the ones that actually showed decency and stuff towards you. Make sure that they straight, man, because you never know what the hell is happening. And, you know, if you're the closest to, especially somebody that can help, you know, help regardless of what. And again, for some people that need to hear it, there's no need to keep suffering in silence if you are suffering from specific issues. Start getting the help you need. Doesn't matter if it's a close friend, confidant. Doesn't matter if it's an actual professional. Get yourself right. Just start doing what's right. You'll feel better when you do so. Prime example, like I just did something I ain't have to do, but it's just the principle. There's some things, you do it because it's right. Prime example, some dude just dropped mad money out of his pocket earlier before I started the live. He ain't even hear me when I was calling him trying to tell him. I caught all that money in one little like step on because he dropped it out his whole pocket. And guess what? He tried to offer me something, but I told him no, I'm good. Just pay more attention to what you're doing. Because if that was money that you needed, you would have been asked out. Especially it's a little bit windy, Sunday? No. But this is what I'm saying. Be more careful in what you're doing and how you're doing it. Because it's getting real critical out here. And if you know you need help in any way, shape, or form, find a way to get the help. For whatever groups are left, especially in the city, go get the help that you need. Whatever is going to bring you peace and whatever is going to bring you some sort of stability in your mindset, go do it. As long as, again, you're not harming yourself, you're not harming anybody, you're not doing the things you don't need to do to crash out. But a lot of times you just got to really be able to spot when it could be a dangerous situation due to mental health or just pure evilness. In some instances, people are going to do stuff that would be deemed, or you would try to say, oh, this is what it's linked to, but they don't be. They know how to lie like a mug, too. I ain't forgetting that part neither. There's a lot of people that know how to lie like a mug right now. So, again, you just got to pay attention to what it is. And again, no elderly should ever have to worry about these type of attacks. Period. That's a whole fact. My fault. I'm catching up with the chat. Nah, that's the truth though. You going through something. Don't let that shit go untreated. Go get the help you need for real. And there's nothing wrong with what's being said for real. Don't allow yourself to crash and burn because your pride or your insecurity or even because of some of your fears. See, again, you're not supposed to run from fear. You're supposed to conquer. Conquer your fears. If you know this is exactly what you need to do, go get it done. People look at you a certain way, let them look. Again, you got to remember, everybody is different and unique. But in the same token, hey, that doesn't make you less of a human being if you got to get the help you need to get. Again, stop allowing your pride and stop allowing your fears to determine what you're going to do. Need help, get it. While them programs are still there, go get the help you need. Really don't want to be another victim of circumstance. Harry, what's going on, my guy? See y'all up in here though. No, I'm serious though. You know, you never suffer in silence. Not supposed to. For those who think it's gonna make you stronger, nah, it's just making you weaker. It is making you more weaker than you think. Get the help. Trust me. You know, you will feel a lot better when you do so. You know, and again, you never allow nobody to deter anything when it comes to your personal and your mental health. Not supposed to do that. I'm telling you right now, start getting more in tune with your body, your mental health, your status, all of that. I'm telling you, it will save you a world of trouble. And again, you're gonna have those who can't control what's going on with them. That's why I said it's also going to take the community to start getting back on that notion of trying to help get these darn places back reopened. Because yeah, we still got programs, but we actually need buildings to where people could actually be housed at. Because some people, again, they're not going to be able to be on their own, not living wise, not even on the streets, because they will be a danger one way or another. Just something I really wanted to bring up to the people today. Just a couple of little randoms today. Um, Again, prayers to that girl. Well, prayers to that girl's family. Hopefully that this time will definitely pass and she comes home sooner than later. It's sad again that you go to walk your dog and you basically go missing. Again, people in the community need to start paying attention on all angles. When it looked like it could be something like a possible abduction or an assault, especially when it's down to the young or even the elderly, do what you got to do. Rulers, what's going on, my guy? That's the worst thing again for any parent to have to fear is fearing that their kids don't come home. Oh, I know that part too, the series. I ain't forget about that. But see, those ones, they not really the problem. Because again, I know people right now that are high functioning or have some sort of mental health illness or whatever, and they function normally, like everybody else. They might have their moments, but other than that, they mostly calm. They know how to avoid situations. They know how to go from left to right real quick. Pharaoh, what's going on, my guy? But then again, it is time for some of these facilities to get back open because they're those who definitely can't control what the hell it is going on with them. And again, they can be a danger to society, even to themselves. Dagmar, what's going on, baby? But again, you want to be aware of what's going on. If it don't look too savory, man, listen, get on board and get ready for anything. I hear you, Dagmar, baby. But again, you just got to remember that it is getting critical right now, and got to start being more wise to what's going on. Nobody should have to worry about the elders around them, especially those who care about them, to be harmed by anybody. It doesn't matter what the situation is. And again, I ain't downplaying too much of anything, but there are some situations that are not linked to what they always try to say it is. And in that instance, right there, I don't believe that girl had anything wrong with her. She just attacked that lady probably because that lady didn't help her in some way or form. And just because somebody might not help you, that don't mean you take your aggressions or your anger out on somebody. Especially again, somebody old enough to be your grandmother, even your great grandmother. Sorry. Gotta understand that you gonna have some people that are gonna help you, some people they ain't gonna think twice to help you. And some people probably just can't help you at that time frame when you need it. But you don't allow your anger, you don't allow your frustrations to go to that level. Should never ever exceed to that level. The minute it does, that's a high cost problem. And it's going to be a high cost problem because 9 out of 10 is not going to end well. Just something to really think about for the day. Mostly just wanted to come on here and run a few things by the people. I could be back tonight definitely with another discussion. And I appreciate everybody that tuned in last night, definitely. Yeah, it was a different type of cipher. We was up in here chilling. Was up in here chilling. But again, you gotta be wise in the decisions that you're making. Be more careful and more awake in the areas that you in, and just be mindful of the people. And again, if it don't look too savory, guess what? Um, shoot, do what you got to do. Again, the specific dangers that we need to be aware of. Let's start really preparing for them and doing what's right and necessary. Stop allowing these senseless attacks and even these senseless abductions to keep happening under your eyes. Start caring more about the people around you because it could happen to the people that are around you immediately. You definitely don't want to feel that pain. So start getting back with that notion again of humanity. Nah, but see, realist, I'm gonna be honest with you. There are people who are moving accordingly and still getting attacked, and some people are allowing it. Again, elders should never have to worry about going to do the simplest thing, like go to get breakfast, and got to go to the hospital to get something fixed because there's something wrong with the eye socket. Come on now. Again, and even with y'all elders, start protecting yourselves when you need to. I don't care how you do. I gotta do it. Just do it. Trust me, it'll save your life. But in the same token, if there are people around that can stop the situation, intervene. Again, would you want somebody attacking your elders and your family? No, you wouldn't. And I hope that, again, that they find this girl and get her off the streets because again, she could be a danger right now. She could be attacking somebody else for all we know. You have people out here who will do that. Once they start attacking, they ain't gonna stop till they get stopped. It's definitely starting to get a little more leery outside. So even if you got to be out doing what you're doing, make sure you ready and prepared for anything. And I mean anything. With that being said, I'm not gonna hold y'all much longer. I had to slowly start preparing myself. I still got some things to do before work. Like I said, I could be bringing the discussion tonight, definitely. And I'll drop the link in the panel in case anybody want to chime in. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. You already know it's a blessing to always bring something to the people and bringing this awareness when it's needed. Again, you might not like what's being said. You might not like the fact that I'm the one that's saying it. There's just some things you need to accept. You need to accept this one thing, whether you like it or not. We need to be better and do better. But yeah, I'll definitely see y'all later on tonight. And again, appreciations for everybody that tuned in. You ain't have to be here, but you was, and that was the most important thing. Definitely shouts to everybody that's been part of the build and still becoming a part of the build. Yeah, we still got more work to do, and that's exactly what we are going to do. Nonetheless, definitely appreciate y'all. Hopefully, y'all enjoy your mornings still in the West, your afternoons on the East, your evenings in the UK, and yeah, happy Friday to all you future babies, all you future babies. But nah, this is just a great conversation. And again, you know, just something for y'all to just take into consideration. Start being more aware of what's going on. For those who might have been tuning in just now, you can always catch this replay. And again, we still got something to do, and we're gonna keep doing it, whether the people like it or not. But let me get up out of here, definitely. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance today, you already know that love is love and then be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real builds. And yeah, I'll definitely be back. I see this, yeah, talking about that good old Chuck roast. Yeah, I already know. Don't worry, James. Everybody looking for a plate later. Don't worry. And bring back my pellet grill, damn it. Nah, you already know. It's always a blessing. Always a great conversation, as always. And I'll see y'all in these streets later, definitely. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. And until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.